And welcome to ENZYMENTAL. I'm Jason Carter, and today I wanted to talk to you about a critical mineral that is extremely popular around cold and flu season, but it's also something you should really be taking every day for really a number of things in the body, because like all minerals, it has countless functions. If you've ever experienced propulsive acne, maybe a loss of vision, and especially a loss of your sense of taste or smell, you were likely dealing with a deficiency of zinc. And like I said, one of zinc's most well-known functions is its effect on the immune system. One of the primary types of cells that are activated and supported by zinc are your T cells, which is a type of white blood cell that seeks out and destroys infected other cells. Adequate levels of zinc are essential for T cells' division and maturation, and in the case of a zinc deficiency, T cell development and function is critically impaired, leading to a reduced number of this important immune player. Zinc gluconate, or any other ionic form of zinc, blocks the receptor in the nasal cavity that virus cells attach to, preventing the virus from replicating and establishing infection. And as we know, one of the most popular ways to take zinc during cold and flu season is as an oral lozenge, and it's well known that zinc lozenges, especially the ones that contain zinc gluconate, can protect against a cold developing and shorten the duration of the cold by several days. It's really critical that you begin taking zinc lozenges as soon as the first cold symptoms manifest. Waiting for full symptoms to develop will actually inhibit the ability of zinc to do its job properly. So taken at the first onset of symptoms in doses of around 20 milligrams for every 2 waking hours, zinc can often prevent the common cold from entering cells and establishing a cold infection. While zinc is perfectly safe to take every day, zinc lozenges in particular are not meant for everyday use. You should keep them around just for when you feel the symptoms of a cold beginning, and use the zinc lozenges for no more than 7 days if you need to. And one primary reason for this short-term use is that a person might easily ingest excess amounts of zinc at the frequency recommended. And one important note here with your zinc lozenges, try to look for products that actually do not contain citrate or citric acid. So in this way, a zinc citrate lozenge would not be very effective because the citrate binds to zinc and actually renders it unable to block viruses. So look for, ideally, a zinc gluconate if you can find it. Zinc is also critical for supporting mood regulation and cognitive function. Very often, where you find major depressive disorders, dramatically lower zinc levels are often a marker of the illness and are also correlated with depressive behaviors, ADHD, violence and aggression in children, and also impaired learning and memory. So in this way, regular zinc intake has antidepressant-like effects and also supports cognition. Your sense of taste, smell, and vision are all dependent on adequate zinc intake. A zinc-deficient diet actually correlates to a decrease in taste and smell acuity, and macular degeneration, a leading cause of vision loss and blindness among those 50 and older, is also improved by regular zinc intake. Like countless other minerals, zinc is involved in hundreds of bodily functions and is contained in nearly every cell of the body, so it's critical that you maintain adequate zinc levels. Vegetarians and those with chronic gastrointestinal disorders should be extra cautious to get enough zinc, since they may not get sufficient amounts through their diet or due also to poor absorption. Athletes, smokers, alcoholics, and those under high amounts of stress may also require higher amounts of zinc because of their higher rate of usage and excretion. So there are several ways that zinc is prepared as a supplement, but in general, the forms of zinc bound to picolinate, gluconate, acetate, or even amino acid chelates seem to be some of the best absorbed forms. So how much zinc should you be taking every day? Try starting with 15 to 20 milligrams each day for general health and also for addressing specific short-term health concerns. It's important to note that zinc and copper compete for absorption, and long-term high-dose supplementation with either of these two may alter the balance of the other. And that's one reason why some preparations of zinc also put a small amount of copper in with the zinc. So zinc is really something you can take any time of year, but as we know, it's especially helpful during cold and flu season. So make sure you're taking plenty of zinc. Thanks for watching. I'm Jason Carter, and I'll see you next time on ENZYMENTAL. Stay healthy.